All right, ready to dive deep. We're tackling project management today, but not just your basic to-do list stuff. We're talking about really harnessing the power of tools like ClickUp and Notion, even Make.com. You know, it's funny, when we hear project management, it's easy to think, okay, that's for the corporate world, not for me.
Right.
But we actually use these skills all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Think about it. Remember that time you organized a killer surprise party?
Oh, yeah.
You had a goal, a deadline, probably even a budget, right? Mm-hmm. You were juggling guests, decorations, the whole 9 yards. You, my friend, were a project manager.
Oh, totally. And it really shows that project management isn't about stuffy boardrooms and all that. It's just about taking those natural skills and applying them to achieve any goal.
Absolutely. And the best part is, this isn't just some feel-good theory, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Project Management Institute actually found that companies using these principles are way more likely to hit their targets.
Really?
Yeah. So we're talking about actually avoiding budget nightmares, scope creep, and seeing real, tangible results.
Okay, so that's a big deal. So we're seeing the why here, project management equals success. But let's break it down even further. What are the core benefits that apply to everyone, not just CEOs and stuff?
Well, for starters, clarity. Clarity is key. Think about those times you felt lost or directionless, with a task. Having clear goals is like having that roadmap, right? And make sure you're putting energy in the right places, which, let's be real, is a precious resource these days.
Totally, totally. And speaking of resources, I feel like smart allocation comes in handy here too, right? I mean, whether it's time, money, even just mental bandwidth, none of us have an endless supply.
You're absolutely right. It's all about working smarter, not harder, making sure each resource is maximized for the absolute biggest impact. And of course, we can't forget about risk management. That's a big one. It's the art of anticipating those oh no moments before they happen.
Oh, tell me about it. I feel like my life is just one giant oh no waiting to happen. But seriously, how does project management help with that?
Well, think of it as having a backup plan, or even a backup to the backup plan, ready to go at all times. Remember that client presentation that totally slopped because, I don't know, the projector died?
Ugh, the worst.
Right. With good project management, you would have had plan B all lined up, saving you time, stress, and maybe even the client.
Okay. I'm starting to see the light here. But how does all this actually translate to our everyday lives? And more importantly, for you specifically listening right now, let's unpack that. Okay, so we've laid some groundwork here.
Yeah.
But let's talk about you.
Okay.
Whether you're thinking about, maybe expanding your business or taking your side hustle to the next level, this is where project management goes from a helpful habit to a secret weapon.
Oh, absolutely. It's all about creating that framework for sustainable growth, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. You got this amazing vision.
Right.
Project management helps you actually define those strategic goals that'll get you there. So you're breaking down this grand vision into manageable bite-sized steps.
So it's almost like creating a roadmap.
Exactly.
But for your business's future.
Yeah. And then as your team grows.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, you can't do everything yourself. You shouldn't.
Right, yeah.
Project management, make sure that everyone's singing from the same song sheet.
I like that.
We're talking clear task assignments, shared timelines, communication that actually flows.
Right.
Those are the hallmarks of a well-oiled machine. Even when that machine spans, time zones, continents.
Yeah, totally. And here's something I've always wondered about. How does quality control fit into all this?
Oh, good question.
When it's just you have your standards, right? But as things scale, how do you make sure that those details don't slip through the cracks? Because
it's so important.
So important, yeah.
It's such a good point because maintaining quality is absolutely non-negotiable.
Yeah.
But project management actually bakes that into the process.
Okay.
So imagine this, right? Standardized checklists for every single task.
Oh, I love checklists.
Oh, yeah. Approval workflows that keep everyone in the loop.
Right.
And it's all designed to guarantee consistency, even when you're juggling a dozen different things at once.
Yeah. It's like having that system in place that does the heavy lifting for you.
Exactly.
Which honestly, dream come true when you're in the thick of it all.
Oh, 100%. And speaking of systems, this is where those game-changing tools you mentioned come in.
Okay.
Yeah. We're talking ClickUp, Notion.
Yes.
2, powerhouses in the project management world.
It's like they say, right, with great power comes easier workflows.
There you go.
Maybe I paraphrase that one.
Yeah, a little bit.
But in all seriousness, these tools are like often talked about together.
Right.
But for someone just kind of diving in, it can be hard to know where to even start.
I can imagine.
So let's unpack that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Which one are you like most curious about? So ClickUp and Notion, right?
Yeah.
Two like heavy hitters in the project management world.
Two big one.
But each in their own like unique way. It's almost like having Batman and Superman on speed dial.
There you go.
Both powerful, but, you know, different strengths for different situations.
Right. And just like those superheroes, choosing the right tool depends on the mission, right? Mm-hmm. So tell me, which one's caught your eye? What are you hoping to accomplish?
Oh, I gotta say, I'm really intrigued by ClickUp.
Yeah.
You describing it as like mission control really piqued my interest. It sounds like, you know, the ultimate command center for anybody who's serious about streamlining their work.
It really is. ClickUp is amazing at taking those really complex workflows and just making them, like, manageable.
Okay.
Imagine this. You're managing a software development team.
Okay.
ClickUp lets you create sprints, assign tasks, visualize all the progress on Kanban boards.
Yeah.
All within like an agile framework. So it's really like having like a digital whiteboard, but it updates in real time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it keeps everyone on the same page.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, especially, you know, for teams or projects with like lots of moving parts, a lot of complexity.
Definitely.
But what about Notion then?
Yeah.
Because I keep hearing about how it's, you know, incredibly versatile, but like, where does it fit in with all it? I mean, does ClickUp just like make it obsolete?
Not at all.
Okay.
Think of them more as complementary forces.
Okay.
So ClickUp shines in that really structured project management environment.
Right.
Notion's your all-purpose workspace.
Okay.
So imagine this, right? You're planning a new marketing campaign.
Okay, yeah.
With Notion, you can create this central hub.
Okay.
You could have your content calendar in a table view.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
You could have like your visual brainstorming on a Kanban board.
Yeah.
Important deadlines all synced up with your Google Calendar, let's say. Yeah. Notion just brings it all together.
So ClickUp is like the tactical mastermind, and Notion is like the big picture organizer.
There you go, yeah.
I like it.
It's not about choosing one or the other. It's about finding like the right tool for the right job, really.
Right, right. I love that. But I have a feeling there are times when, you know, their powers combine.
Oh, absolutely. That's where things get really interesting.
Okay, yeah.
So let's say you're using Notion to map out, I don't know, a new product launch.
Okay.
You've got your mood boards, your market research, maybe even like some early design drafts.
Yeah.
Now, when you're ready to move into that execution mode, ClickUp, take the reins. You can create actionable tasks directly from your Notion notes. Assign them to team members. Set deadlines.
Yeah.
Track progress. All within ClickUp's really structured environment.
Okay, so it's like the seamless handoff from the brainstorming, you know, let's get the ideas out there phase to like, okay, let's make it happen.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing the synergy here. This is really cool. But wait, we can't forget about like that secret ingredient.
Right.
The automation magic we talked about.
Exactly.
Make.com.
Make.com, yeah. It's like the bridge connecting your ClickUp and Notion islands.
Love it.
It makes sure that they're working in perfect harmony.
And, you know the best part?
What's that?
No coding required.
Music to my ears. I'm not a coder. But like, paint a picture for me. How does this actually work in real life? Okay, so imagine this, right? You check off a task in ClickUp, we'll say, finalizing a design mockup.
Okay.
Make.com sees that,
yeah,
swoops in, and automatically updates your Notion page with the link to that finalized file, notifies your marketing team over on Slack, and even schedules a tweet announcing that milestone.
Okay. So you're like, you literally don't have to do anything.
It just all happens.
It just happens.
Automation bliss.
Okay, that is next level efficiency.
It is.
And, you know, McKinsey seems to agree, right? I mean, they found that companies using automation well can see like a 30% productivity boost.
It's huge.
I don't know about you, but I could definitely use a few extra hours in my day.
Oh, right. Who couldn't? And it's not just about like doing more. It's about doing more of what matters. It frees you up to focus on the strategy, the creativity, those big picture decisions that really move the needle.
This has been awesome. ClickUp for like that tactical execution.
Yes.
Notion for like that big picture vision.
Yeah.
And Make.com, just kind of weaving it all together like a digital maestro almost. But you know what?
What's that?
These principles, they're not just for the office, are they?
No, not at all.
Imagine like tackling your next home renovation project, right?
Oh, yeah.
With the same, like, strategic planning and organization. I mean, it makes such a difference.
Huge difference.
It's incredible. Well, that's it for today's deep dive. A huge thank you to our expert for breaking it all down, and to you, our amazing listeners, for tuning in. If you could automate one task in your life, what would it be? Let us know. Until next time, happy organizing.